So this video lesson is about prime and composite numbers. So how to find the prime and composite numbers? We're going to use a 100 chart. A 100 chart is composed of 1 up to 100 number. So I have here a 100 chart and there are instructions there on the side. And these instructions we're going to follow to find the numbers that are included in the prime numbers and numbers that are included in the composite numbers. And reminders, if that numbers has already unboxed, we don't need to box it again. Just proceed to the numbers. So let's start at step 1. Step 1 is put an X to 1. So we're going to put an X to number 1. Step 2. Encircle 2 and box all the multiples of 2 up to 100. So first, encircle number 2. And box all the multiples of 2. So after 2 is 4, 6, 8, and 10. After 10 is 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. So as you can see, all the numbers that ends with 2, 4, 6, 8, and 0 are the multiples of 2. So we just only box the numbers that ends with 2, 4, 6, 8, and 0. So first, in numbers that ends with 2, 4, 6, 8, and 0. So we're done to the step 2. Let's proceed to step 3. Step 3, encircle 3 and box all multiples of 3 up to 100. So first, encircle 3 and find out what are the multiples of 3. So 3, next to that is 6, but 6 has already boxed, so we don't need to box it again. Just proceed. So proceed to 9, 12, 15, 18 has already, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 39, 42, 45, 48, 51, 54, 57, 60, 63, 66, 69, 72, 75, 78, 81, 84, 87, 90, 93, 96, and last 99. So these are numbers that are the multiples of 3. So we're done at step 3. Let's proceed to step 4. So step 4, encircle 5 and box all the multiples of 5 up to 100. So let's start at 5. Encircle number 5. After 5 is 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, and 100. So we're done on the step 4. Let's proceed to step 5. Step 5 is encircle 7 and box all the multiples of 7 up to 100. So let's start encircling 7. After 7 is 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70, 77, 84, 91, and 98. So we're done all the steps, but as you can see, there are numbers that already don't have an X, a circle, or a box. So these remaining numbers, we're just going to encircle it. So let's summarize the chart. So X is what you call the special number. Circle is called the prime numbers. And a box is a composite numbers. So there are only one special number, which is 1. And there are 25 prime numbers. And this number are these: 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, and so on and so forth. And the remaining 74 numbers are this one and called the composite numbers. So what is a special number? Special number is having only one factor, which is 1. As you can see on the bottom, 1 times 1 equals 1. The only number that you can see is just 1. So 1 is a special number. Prime numbers having only 2 factors, which is 1 in itself. I have here the example, the 25 samples of prime numbers and their factors. So let's try 11. So 11, the 2 factors, which is 11 and 1. So 1 in itself. Another is 37. So 37 multiplied by 1. So 1 in itself. And 61. So 61 and 1 to get 61. So prime numbers is having only 2 factors, which is 1 in itself. Last is composite numbers. Composite numbers having 2 or more factors. I have here an example of some examples of composite numbers. 4 has only 3 factors. 10 has 4 factors. 30 has 8 factors. And 48 has 10 factors. 50, 6 factors. And 100 has 8 factors. So composite numbers having 2 or more factors. So let's summarize. Prime numbers have only 2 factors, which is 1 in itself, while composite numbers having 2 or more factors. So let's try. Identify whether each number is prime or composite. I'll give you 20 seconds to answer and write on a piece of paper. Then later on, we just check your work. So let's check your work. Number 1 is a composite number because 27 has 2 or more factors. 2 is prime because 13 has only 2 factors. 3 is a composite. 4 is a prime. 5 is composite. 6 is a composite again. 7 a composite. 8 a prime number. 9 is a composite number. And 10 is a composite number.